So what happened when the student really is making his own or her own business, their own business? They really they want to be entrepreneur and they say, okay, we're gonna make our own business. Yes, we're gonna. It's not because someone tell us, it's because we really want to do it and we have this business idea that we want to create here in Australia. So for that real engineering cases, how it's working.
Okay, well, there is an as we have been speaking about the difference between employees and contractors, there is also a slightly different between a contractor and business owner or entrepreneur. So what is the
Okay.
difference? Well, the difference is actually, in theory, we are the same. In theory, it's the same. But in practice, for me, the difference is you have you are a subcontractor when you only have one client or maybe two or whatever, but you are looking more for a job and not for clients. So when you start actively looking for clients, looking for direct clients, for example, in the cleaning industry, you are going to the business, to the houses owners and getting your own houses to clean or your own offices to clean or whatever. When you give this step, that is when you really start having a business and not only being a savvy, as this calling abstract,
Subcontractor, yes.
that is a subcontractor. So if you hear savvy, same thing, subcontractor. So that's like the big difference. In theory, we have the same obligations, we have the same benefits. You can business owners and contractors both can claim expenses for the business, both can both needs to do the accounting, both of them need to apply for licenses, to get insurance, to pay the taxes, to register for GST if they need to. Everything is exactly the same. The only difference will be in practice. You just go out and start looking for clients. You get your AD, your well, it's supposed, and that is something that I didn't because this is really extend.
It's
Uh,
yeah, it's really deep topic for sure.
yes, exactly. So
But I know that as well. You are part of this Australian Small Business Advisory Services. So what I want to do with this webinar as well is to open the invitation for those students who want to open their own business. Because I don't know, maybe they have a business idea, or maybe they want to look for extra incomes or whatever, is say that even that you are under a student visa, you can do it. You can open your business. So actually, Andrea, she provides um, um, advice, could say,
yes,
about this topic when you are starting a business.
yes. So as I said before, Australia is full of opportunities, full, and there is a lot. People can spend money here, you know, and you can have really develop a really good business in Australia, even though if you are a student. It is a myth that you cannot start a business in Australia because you are a student. Actually, most of us does when we get the ABN, as I said before. But even if you want to create a company like a PTY, a limited company, you can do it being a student. The law say you need to be resident in Australia. That means it doesn't mean resident for migration
Mission
purposes. That means
purpose.
living in Australia. If you are living in Australia and you are the rights to work in Australia, all a student does, you can you can apply for or you can start your own business. Um, for the ones that knows or speak Spanish, I have this phrase there, and it says, "Start your own business." I know that you can because I have done myself. When I did it, I was a student. When I started my business, I was a student. So you can do it, and there is a lot of help. There is a one page for the business, for the government. It's called business.gov.au. In this page, you can find a lot of information about how to start a business, but also you can find grants that are available. No all grants are only for Australians or for permanent residents. I was one of them thinking about that. I thought that all the help that the government gave was only for Australian
Australians.
citizens of permanent residence, but no. I am part of one of the programs for the government. I am an advisor for the program. The program is called Digital Services Australian Small Business Advisory Services. What I do in this program is you can get some advisory sessions with me, and we will sit and I will speak up with you about what are your obligations, what do you need to know when starting a business in Australia, or if you already have your business, I will help you with the accounting side of the business. I will help you organize your bookkeeping, get ready, register for GST, all these kind of things. Because my passion is to help others start a business and also to do it in the right way. And what I mean for the right way is taking in care all the laws in Australia, knowing how the system works in Australia for a business, uh, paying the minimum wages, knowing all this difference between contractors and employees. If you are a business and you need to contract people because you are growing and you can't handle it yourself anymore, so you need help on how you can do it. So if you want to get one of these consultations with me, you are in Queensland. I am part of the program in Queensland, Northern Territory, and Western Australia. So if you are in one of these places and you have an ABN, an active ABN, less than 19 employees, and you have not been part of this program before, you can get one free session with me. It means you don't have to pay, the government will pay for you. It doesn't mean that I will offer you something else. No, it can be only the hour, but the idea is that you get to this meeting with all these questions that you have, and I can help you understand and clarify all the information that you need to.
Yeah, so of course a lot of information on the internet that you can start looking at everything, but in one step, of course, you want specific questions about your own business and how, in your case, should apply these laws. So through these free consultations that Andrea can provide, you can have a close and, and real advice in your specific case. So she has to be able, can be in English or can be in Spanish for any of Latin American students that want to get it. And the first one, because we are in Queensland, Australia, is for free. So it's a great advantage, and as well she can share with you other, depends of your case and business and everything, maybe another resources that are important for you to keep going with your business. And as well as different communities that as entrepreneur they meet and support each other. So it's possible. It's about networking. It's really important about networking, about to get in and research and to put a passion for your business.
Yeah,
So it's
definitely.
an option. I know a few cases, but as well, you can even sponsor yourself with your own business. Of course, it's a lot of things involved, a lot of details, requirements, but it's an option. So why not? Could be in the
Mm,
future.
yes, exactly. There is the option is there, the help is there, the resources are there. You just have to take the decision and start your business. And maybe if you are a contractor now, you can make the switch, and start developing your business. You have
Yeah,
already an income. You can start looking for other clients and start growing your business and
yeah,
actually change from contractor to business.
yeah. I mean, it's never late to do the things better and properly.
Mm.
So now with this information, that is what we want, that you okay be aware of the situation and how you can organize yourself because yes, sometimes we don't know about it and we thought that it should be okay, but no, because you don't know about the law doesn't mean that it's right.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That they, if ITO comes and do a audit in you, it doesn't, if, and you say, no, I didn't know that I have to do that, they don't care. They don't care. You're going to get a fine. That's it.
Yeah, they
So,
know
um,
everything, so make
yeah,
sure that you do the things properly.
exactly, exactly. It's very important. Look, we are in a beautiful country. If it wasn't that beautiful, we wouldn't be far away from our families. And this is a country that works. This is a country that is full of good things, but the things are good because people
Follow the
know the
instructions.
law. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. So just keep that in mind. You want to keep this country like that, so you have to involve yourself in this kind of culture and do the right thing. That's
yes.
it.
Perfect.
And doing the right thing, it really pays itself.
Yes,
When was the COVID, for the businesses that did the right thing, the government gave a lot of help, a lot, like minimum $20,000 for the ones that were registered for GST and have employees. But the ones that were always, no, I'm not having employees, I'm going to have contractors, even though they should be employees. That ones, because they wasn't doing the right thing, they didn't got any help, and that's it. You do the right thing, you get help. You don't get help.
yes.
So yes,
Yes, and it's as you mentioned, it's different grants that they provide as a government, even their own states as well.
yes,
Sometimes they even their own councils they provide their own community. Depends of the business that you're gonna have. Sometimes I know as a woman, so okay, you may have the chance to get another type of grant. No,
mm,
it's because it's in this industry of I don't know education. Okay, so maybe through the industry of education you may get another grant. But sometimes because we thought like I know that is just for Australian residents or something like that, we don't search and apply, and the opportunity can be there.
yes,
So this is an invitation to you guys as well to have a look other options. Maybe if you want to, you have your own career from your own country and you want to start your business here, that can be an option because I know that to get in the industry when you have already a bachelor at home or studies at home can be not that easy. Okay, why you don't create your own opportunity to be exposed in the market? So
exactly.
this is can be an option. And you can even join with other students. So maybe you are good in marketing, you are good doing this. So boom, we create a company together.
Yeah,
So
that's something very important, is to keep your open mind. If you are going to a business and you find out in the research part, because you first need to do a research to be able to open the business. So in the research you find that you need a license and you don't have the requirements for the license, you just go and find someone that has the requirement for the license, but you have another skill, and you can join the skills and start your business. So just keep your mind open and to the all possibilities that are here. Don't self-sabotage. You have a lot of things to do here. So just do it.
yes, and you can be free to do it because in the way that you're gonna be covered. That's why it's the laws and regulations. So that is not just they care just about themselves, they care about the employee, the company, the whole community. So it's really worth it to do it.
Australia is in the top 20 countries that is easier to start a business. So why not?
Yes, exactly. All right. Thank you very much, Andrea, for your time. Thank you
You're
very much
welcome.
for this great information. For those one who wants to have a consultation with Andrea, please, I gonna post the details and the link where you can do the consultation. But before you do the make the booking with her, the appointment with her, make sure that you have write down your question, that you have already an idea what you're gonna talk about it, because it's a lot of information, like at the basic information you can find online. So don't waste your time and the opportunity of the advice. So if you're gonna book the advice, because you have already a plan and say, okay, look, this is my specific case. That way, you're gonna take more advantage about this great opportunity and about Andrea's knowledge. So I'm gonna post in the comments how you can contact, what are the requirements that most of you may get it. That is ABN, being in Queensland. Anyway, we're gonna put it there. And if you have any further question, of course, you are more than welcome to contact me. And as well, there is the Andrea's contact details as well. She has her own Facebook page and as well web page, but I think it's mainly in Spanish.
I have
However,
take I okay. I have two different names for or web pages for my business. So one is focused on migrants in business that are not Spanish speakers and is the business alive. And the other one is for Spanish speakers that is Emigrantes, Emprendedores. So you
so
can
there you
have
are.
all of them. Yeah.
Okay, so much easier cannot be. So there she has the both options, and here we are open to provide any support that you may need. So thank you very much, Andrea, for your time. We keep in contact. If you want to that we do maybe in the future another webinar about a specific topic, just let us know and we can organize something.